What if I was talking to you, right? And we're having a conversation. So, pretty normal. Do I look too dark?
I don't know. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, come on this side. Holy Godzilla! What if I was talking to you, right? And we're just talking or whatever, and I'm talking to you about something that's really serious or whatever, and then I just start going. And would you be like, she crazy? You'd be like, what is she doing?
I guess be confused.
Huh?
To be confused.
Yeah. So we've been conversing for like maybe 5 minutes, and then I just started going. No, I didn't do not that thing, but I'm looking at you and I go, wait, I gotta, cause she making me laugh in the background. So if I'm looking at you and I go, so I'm like, yeah, like totally, like that's crazy. And then I go, what you think? Like, what is happening?
Yeah.
All right, that's it. It was just a random thought, so goofy. Okay, so that's the young female response. But what is the older guy response? Y'all would think I'm on some weird stuff, wouldn't you? You'd be like, oh, she wants to lick on me. Anyway, good night. And the older woman would be like, what would I be like? That's good. I'd be like, what the freak? Like, no, we're not doing that. Good night. Morning, y'all. I'm off to a late start. A very late start. My lips are dry. I keep peeling them. So mad. I'm off to a late start because I woke up this morning, first of all, just 2 hours ago. It's almost afternoon. But I guess I needed the rest. Then everything I put on, I've tried on like 10 outfits to find this one. Everything I put on before this, hated it. So, gotta go back to Living Color and the Thieves. But yeah, yeah. Ooh, my stomach's growling. But yeah, then I want to make egg rolls when I get back. I'm just gonna take forever. Everything is just going at the wrong pace today. But I finally found an outfit. Couldn't do nothing with my hair. My hair's pissing me off because y'all know what happened. It fell out at the top. I'm bald right here. So I was like, a little ponytail it is. Everything is just slow, but today's gonna get better. I gotta make it better because it's crazy so far. But anyway, good morning, y'all, and I'll see y'all. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. I left my doctor. No, he's really, really awesome. But I just left, and when I was coming in, this older lady said she looks like a movie star. I was like, oh, and while the younger girl was hating, like y'all know, don't be trying to hate. But all right, let's get out of this building. It's super warm. It feels super good out. I have to pick some stuff up from my kids from the store. Oh, do you like my dress? I love it. It's so cute. And then when it inches up a little bit, you can see my tattoo. It's so cute. But yeah. So I have to get some stuff for my kids from the store, right? So I came to the store. Why this chick? I'm sitting here trying to park. Why she jump in front of my car in the direction to where I could hit her? You know, I sometimes wish that you could hit people that do dumb stuff. Only not just don't just be going out hitting people, y'all. But that was so freaking stupid. She had the nerve to cut her at me, girl. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Why are you running up and jumping in front of my car? Is someone chasing you? Like what? Oh my god. But yeah. Back to my doctor, y'all. I saw him for the first time today. Like he's been. Let me turn this way. He's been making sure I've been good for a while now. Because when I had that breathing issue and everything, he's making sure I was good. So today I saw him, and I'm a lot better. Voila, you know. And he's like, oh, I'm so happy for you, whatever, and stuff. And I was like, and it was genuine. I was like, yeah. I was like, and we were talking and stuff. He's so cool. And he gave me a hug, and I was like, oh. I feel like he's making stuff known by not making it, because you know he can't go overboard because he's a doctor. You know, it's his profession, and that would be wrong. Like it could mess him up. But I feel like if I called him, because we be vibing, y'all. You don't know, we vibe. If I call him, he would not care. I think he would accept. But I'm not going to do that, of course, because I'm just not that forward. Plus, I like to be pursued, you know. And if he can't pursue, he just can't, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all real quick. Anyway, so y'all later, get it. All right. Mwah. Yo, I'm sweating like Bojetting out this motherfucking. It is no joke outside. It is terribly hot. Oh my god. I'm keeping my grandbaby still in a little bit. I want to get this video up before I get my grandbaby, so I got to do a lot more talking. But I got to start cooking, but I still want to go get them a snack, so I'm trying to debate, do I need to go get them a snack before they get here? Because they can act crazy if they don't have a snack. But let me see. I'll be back. Let me figure it out. Crap, I ain't going nowhere else today, but I wanted to say this before I went home. So I had to stop and park somewhere. But the reason why I know, I make jokes and I think about men sometimes. I do. But the reason why I don't go there is because I know that I can't be taken seriously. Meaning that I'll be a good person, I'm a great person, everything like that, but I don't want anything. You know what I mean? I don't want anything. I don't want anything serious. I'm going to get bored of you. I'm going to hurt your feelings. You're going to, not intentionally, now not mean or anything like that, but, well, no, everybody's mean, but I'm going to hurt your feelings, meaning like, if you catch feelings, which a lot of times that happens, I'm going to be ready to go. You're not going to want me to go. It's going to be drama because nobody can let nobody go without drama, and I don't have time for it. But I'll finish talking about this later. I'll find a way to get some silence to talk about it, but I'm burning up. I got to get out of this call. All right. What I say, I'm not talking about the dog specifically. I was just making commentary about the dog earlier. But I'm talking about any person, anybody's dad or granddad that I see fit. Let me stop. I'm joking. But I just don't be tripping. But I'm going to come back and talk about it. Like I said, I just sat down. I just need a minute because I just started the food. Y'all have so much to do for my grandbabies to get here. And it's already 3 o'clock. This always happens. But all right. Wish me luck. All right. So yeah, going back to what I was talking about. The camera right there. Go back to what I was talking about. He did a few things to let me know that it's a go. Body language, wait, who's the blah 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 blah. So, just to be clear, I do respect this person, so I would not do that to this person. I know that I'm an interesting individual, and there's certain stuff I'm not gonna really say because it's TMI. But I know myself, so I know what I'm capable of. I know who I am. I know how I am, and I know that a lot of times people say that they can handle certain things and they can't. And I also know, guys, fellas, you ever meet like a woman and you like, no matter, I don't know if we can even put time on the because you really can't, and you like, I'm gonna hurt this woman. This woman can't handle me. Do you ever do that? So you kind of get it, right? So knowing yourself is important. You know what I mean? Especially, and knowing what I'm an honest person, so I'm not just going to set out to hurt people or anything like that. Now, again, like I said, I still think about things. I still, like, I'm on, I still think about that. I'm trying to be quiet because my kids are, I'm a grown woman, so I still have needs and still think about things and all that. And I'm being nosy at the same time. But, I don't want to be involved. I don't want to be bothered. Yes, I am intrigued by this individual. Not gonna front. I think this individual is very intriguing. I think the vibe is great and it is there, and we have so much in common from just our conversations. We've had deep conversations. I don't typically have deep conversations with, someone like that. So, and there's a true and genuineness to both of us in our interactions, especially coming from him. I like that. I love that. Y'all know I say, give me that soul, baby. And I can see that soul, But, one, it would be inappropriate on my part and his. 2, I know myself. 3, I really don't know him. Because we always think we know us, right? We know ourselves, but we don't really consider. And I think that's where people mess up with me. They go, well, I know me. They think that they know me, and that is not the case. And I keep telling people, you don't know me. Please stop assuming. You don't know anyone. That's how I feel about life. I don't even know my children fully. I know them very well, but fully and completely, I can't even call it with myself sometimes. Put me in certain situations, I can't call it. So dare I say, how dare I assume, how dare I think that I know better than the person that is themselves, or know that person better than they know themselves? I think that would be crazy. And that's why I get so irritated. People do that to me, women have done it. That crap is crazy. I'm like, dang, you know me better than me, huh? That's what you think, huh? weird. But I mean, people are weird, and that's fine. But don't assume things that are false, you know. But anyway, I'm done talking about this. I did go back and forth with topics. I don't want to make anything too. You know, I like to just scratch the surface a little. Scratch. But yeah. Anyway, let me go and do nothing. I'm gonna think of another topic in a second, and I'll be back. Out today too, because I visited the doctor that I lost weight. I knew my pants were fitting a little different. I've been moving around a little bit more on certain days, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, I lost weight. And it's not like it's significant. I was in the 160s, y'all. I was like 162, 163. Now I'm 148. And my weight that I used to be back in the day, that I liked the most, was in the 130s, you know. Like, what was in 133? 128. Yeah. I ain't getting that small yet. But clearly. And I don't have a desire to, but I was like, I guess that's kind of cool. You know, I haven't really been thinking about it. But it's nice, you know. But, yeah, just random thought. My titty tape is falling out. I got titty tape on, so you can't see the nipples. No, you can't see the nipples. All right, yo. Hearing a lot of people talk down on with teenagers and stuff like that. Piercings. I don't have a problem with piercings. I don't have a problem with tattoos. If you're 16 and up, that's personal. That's my business, and yours is yours. But I don't see the big deal. I feel like people just be picking. Like, I understand what you want for your kid, you know. And I get the whole tattoo thing. The thing about the tattoos, this is why I say 16 and up, has to mean something, whatever, like that. People will be getting goofy stuff on their bodies, and it has to be regulated, you know, because that piercings you could take out though, but tattoos are way more expensive to remove, you know. So, but I see no problem with any of that. Like, I don't know. Are people prudes, or am I just too free? I don't think so at all, because I'm definitely not lenient that much. I'm a little lenient, but I'm not like, I guess I'm lenient in some ways, but then the ways that are important, that I feel are important, that are actually important, I'm more strict with, you know. But I hear so much about people talking about kids. Well, let's be honest, I'm talking about North, because this video is in my feed, and they're talking about how she's too young for piercings. 13. Okay, 13. I don't think so. I think she has quite a few for 13. I do, but I still don't feel like that's nothing. It's not scandalous. It's not nasty. It doesn't make her a weirdo. It doesn't make her perverted. It doesn't make her look more, you know what I mean? It doesn't make her look older. She still looks young. The thing that makes her, that age could possibly be aging her, maybe the makeup and stuff, and the hairstyles and the clothing, maybe. But I don't really even see anything wrong with that. So maybe I'm just too lenient. I don't know. Is it me? Am I the only one that feels this way? Am I the only one that feel like people like pick a little too much? But I mean, if it's your kid, it's your business. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like sometimes people be picking too much. I wouldn't have been allowed to do any of these things. So, but I was wearing crop tops when I was 12. I don't think see, everybody had different things that they think are, I don't know, just me though, but alright. Gosh, I hate the celebrity stuff, but I'm stuck in it again. It's drawing me in again. So now this guy came for Chloe Bailey because she had on outfit he thought was crazy on the, I guess, red carpet. I wasn't really paying attention. But the outfit to me, I thought was cute. I thought it reminded me of Dalmatians, Cruella de Vil, like a spin on that. And the wig, he was going on a wig. I didn't see nothing wrong with it. Again, I'm not a fan of her or anyone else. My thing is that I didn't see nothing wrong with it. I have eyes. And now they're going to... He's going on her hard talking about she look a mess. But why don't people look in the mirror? But I'm not going to go there. You know, like, you got to not look a mess when you calling somebody else out for looking a mess. Like, it's crazy. But whatever. That's none of my business. But now they're going to play where they say she's about to come for him for saying that, and I can't wait to see it. I can't cut it off now. See, I'm getting invested. Not invested quite yet, but I'm getting there. Let's check it out. I'll be back. So the part that made me giggle, she said he could never talk to her. That's how I be feeling. Like, people that say the most, like, you never would speak to me. Like, you never would. And I know I'm not a celebrity, but never ever would I ever. Please stop playing with me. And it's weird because it's those people, you know, or they have bad spirit. So it's not always about the physical appearance, but it's the bad, like, energy. They're bad vibe. They're bad energy. Energy, not spirit. Energy, energy, energy. So yeah, I don't like the word spirit. I always say energy for everything, but we'll unpack that at a different time. But yeah, so I didn't like that she was responding to it only because she could do what she do. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like the response only because, not because it wasn't a good response, but it's like, he's not worth your time. It just really isn't. And that's how I do people. It's like, I don't have time to argue. I'm not about to argue with you. You gonna feel how you feel. You gonna lie to yourself, and you gonna do whatever you do. There's nothing I can do to change that. And I'm not about to let your negative energy affect me more. And I don't even want to see what you got to say. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to see it. I just don't have time for it. Like, I don't, if somebody has something negative for me, I don't have anything positive for them. So why would I engage or interact or even view someone that I know does not like or have anything good for me? Like, that's just my take. So it's like, I'm just above it. I can't do it. I can't sink. You know, I can't sink that low. And I will sink for some good reasons. For some good reasons, but I ain't sinking. But yeah, her response was cute. It just was, like, I mean, she gave it, so it's whatever. It hurt his feelings. If she was aiming to do that, congratulations. You got your get back. But it's like, I'm just not going to do it. But I respect who does, but I'm not doing it. But anyway, all right, that was funny. But yeah, I need to cut this off because I'm not about to get invested, all the way invested. I'm not yet, like I said, but I can get that way if I don't cut this off now. But all right. If I'm going to be honest, I did think the dress was really cute. And I like the hair with, even though I'm not a fan of blonde hair, I did think it was cute. That's my honest, because I have eyes. I can see. You know, am I a fan of her? No. Do I know what she? No. But I think she looks cute. Yes. Like, what the freak? Get up off her back. And I'm not here to defend nobody either, but I had to say it because it's like, wow, what the freak? But yeah. And y'all know how I feel about men talking about women. Pet peeve! But all right. Just know that there's a bad little something in front of me that makes me want to make all the wrong decisions and do bad things. But I fight it. Why? Just cause. Just cause. Because I have no religious affiliation, no anything. Just because I feel like it's the right thing to do, because I don't feel like being bad, evil, or whatever to somebody. Not even if it's actual evil, you know, but just doing something wrong that you know that would result in a catastrophic or just a bad outcome. I think that's wrong, you know, so I control it. Control myself. That's why I don't give anybody excuses for not controlling themselves, because you can. The freak. Anyway, good night. I'm not going to share all of our conversation. Just know that I love him. He's amazing. And, yeah. So, yeah, I'm not going to share all of that. But, yeah. Good night. Beautiful folks, I want to talk while everybody's asleep. Give me a second. Let me turn this light on. I don't know if it'll help. But, yeah, give me a second. What's going on, folks? So, let me talk a little bit. Let me take my slippers off, so, because I don't put my feet on furniture, even if it's a beanbag. It has comfy cozies on it. This thing is so comfy. But yeah, so, I also want to get on how I can get in my feelings. Let's be real. I can get in my feelings a bit. This is why I don't involve myself too, because why would I attach myself to someone who is unworthy of attachment, unable to attach back, or who I'm not really feeling? Let's be honest. Because a lot of times you can have false feelings from physical interaction. That's just real. Like, it just comes over time. Like, if you're physically interacting with someone for enough time, you're gonna get feelings. That's how you end up in situationships. But yeah, and I don't want that. You know what I mean? I don't want anything. Like I said, it's so hard. It's so complicated. But sometimes I miss the interaction. Sometimes I miss the being around people, you know, hanging out with people and all that stuff. Sometimes I miss that because I love guys. Y'all are beautiful. You know, sometimes I miss girls too, you know, in a different way. Y'all are also beautiful. But yeah, it's just, I'm not gonna ignore the fact that I can catch myself, and I do, and I can be crazy. I can be crazy. Like, I'll be the first to admit, people don't act like they get it, but only crazy because as a result of the way someone's treating me, the way they're behaving, the way they're being condescending, and acting like they don't know what they're doing. I cannot stand that. You're grown. You know what you're doing. When someone does something wrong as an adult, they know what they're doing.
that's BS they giving you. They're pushing you. Don't buy it. I don't buy it. I'm not hearing it when you act like you don't know what you did as an adult. A competent, capable adult. No. We're not gonna do the lies over here. If I can be accountable, so can you. And that's what I don't accept. But yeah, I do think about it sometimes. And it's crazy because I talked about this a while back. Y'all may not have heard me talk about this because I don't know if y'all will follow me then. But I talked about how I don't miss anybody. And I'm like, is that normal? I don't miss anybody. I don't have feelings for anybody. I don't care. Closest thing I have to have feelings is my doctor, and that's just like fleeting. It's not like anything that's real. You know, it's just like, I think this person's cool, you know. And it's my doctor, you know what I'm saying? So, never going to happen. You know what I'm saying? First of all, even if it's able to happen, it's not going to happen because it's my doctor. You know, relationships get ruined. Oh my gosh, I don't deal with anyone too close to me, anyone in a position of power, anyone in a position, you know, power, what the world calls power. I would not deal with anybody like that because I know that it's going to end badly. It just always does. And y'all can say, oh, that's crazy. It's going to end badly. Never on good terms. Like, when I start out things, I'll be like, okay, I'm really honest. I'm like, can you handle this? Can you separate maturely when it's not no longer working? I can do that, but people get mad. They get mad. You know, because I'll let go. I'll ghost. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Once it's up, I might be, even if I'm in my feelings, I might be like, not even mad. I don't even know how to put it. I might be like, dang, that's up done. Next. Or, dang, that's a step. Let me go chill by myself. Which is mainly the case. Let me go chill by myself because I'm great by myself. I love myself. I'm my best company. I know myself best. I'm the funniest person I know. The most authentic, the most real, the most whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, I love me. And I love being in the company of myself. That's why it's like, I can understand why other people would love to be in my company. But then, also, I get confused when people try to hurt me in that way, like in relationships, you know, like people try to hurt me, whether it's a friendship, situationship, or whatever, a real relationship. I don't understand it because I'm like, I'm so freaking awesome, I'm so dope. But then I had to realize it's not about me. It took me a while to realize that it's not about me, you know, when it comes to someone doing something wrong towards you, whatever. When you're not at fault, it's not about you, it's about them. So once I realized that, it felt a little better. You know what I mean? Now, hurt still hurts, but it's not as hurtful when you know the truth behind it. But yeah, I don't know. This one's on. I was debating whether I was even gonna upload it because I was supposed to upload it yesterday, but I was like, no, I'm gonna go ahead and upload it because it's real. It's a real. I know I get silly. I know I get goofy. I know I joke a lot, but there's real stuff within my silliness and jokes and stuff. You know, but yeah, like I know I deserve the best, so that's why I don't settle for less. You get what I'm saying? Like, I used to think that I could change people when I was young. Dealing with shit, I thought that I could change people. You know what I mean? Like make them the better them. You know, and that was the wrong mindset because you're supposed to be with someone that you love for who they are, not trying to create who you want them to be, even if they say they're willing. You know, because they really can't be anything different than who they are. I can never be something different or someone different, and I never want to. My quirky, crazy, all over the place self, yes, I love this. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see why anyone else would love this. And if they don't love it, then it's not for them. And that's perfectly fine. And that's another thing, like everything ain't for you and it's okay. I'm okay with something not being for me. I don't have to have it all. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have it all, but not at all, literally. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to have everyone, you know, but, and nor do I want everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I search for, like, what I like, what attracts me. Because going back to, and I know I keep bringing up, like, the doctor, whatever. I'm on me and not on other people. So, I'm not necessarily physically attracted to the doctor. Not physically attracted to the doctor. Not right now. Because of a reason, which I'm not going to get into. But I am mentally attracted to the doctor. I think the doctor is very manly, very mature, very, he's such an adult. I love to see a man, strong, smart, capable, understanding, honest. I feel honesty from him, even though I could be wrong. You know, but you know, I get these feelings and these vibes off people. I know that all men aren't bad, all men, because I have sons, I have family members. All men aren't trash, you know, so I know when I see a good one or whatever, I can recognize it. I can't recognize it. Now, when they disappoint, that's sad because it's like, oh, I thought I saw him, but then I was wrong. You know, so I can slightly recognize. I can put potential with it. I can potentially recognize it. But I'm open to it being a thing, is what I'm saying. So, and I look at the qualities, not what the person says. I look at the way the person presents themselves, behaves, the way they move, you know, all that matters. You know, I feel the vibe, the energy between the souls is the super important thing. That's what people are missing. They're not picking up on people's vibes. Maybe some people can't pick up on the vibe, but I can pick up on the vibe. I can feel your soul, you know, and that's what I crave. I crave your soul. Give me your soul, and then you'll have me, in a sense. In a sense. Sometimes. But yeah, it's just a beautiful thing, and we all crave different things. We all crave different things. For me, things are a little bit deeper. What is the turtle doing up there? He's looking really freaky. Oh, he's eating. I saw some stuff moving, like some green stuff moving and something going like this. Oh my gosh. I was about to run. I thought we had like a little creature forming in the tank. Oh my god. But yeah, I just wanted to get up here real quick and just talk about it just a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and get this vlog up because I probably won't be able to post or anything today. I have a really busy day. I'm gonna be running, ripping and running all over the place. I gotta go. My son has an appointment. City's over, so it's like, oh my gosh, that appointment that we were supposed to have, we didn't have, and then we gotta go today. So it's like, oh my god, this is gonna be so annoying. Then I have to wash a load of clothes. Oh my god, how am I gonna do everything? And then I have to cook. I have to. Oh my god. It's way too much to do. But yeah, that's what's I gotta get up early and we're gonna edit this video, upload this. And if I have anything else I want to add to it while editing, I can just talk about it later because I only just scratched the surface here. I only kind of just brought up stuff a little bit or whatever. And whatever. Let me tell you though, honestly, I had thought about, I don't know. Sometimes, like I said, and times is rough. Let me tell you, times are rough. I was thinking about starting going on dates again, just to go out to eat at lavish places, you know. But I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. For the fun of it, I would though. For the fun of it, like to have a good time. But then I'm like, I don't want to do that because I know how people are. It just doesn't. Okay, like we're humans. We're social creatures. So I crave human interaction sometimes, but I'm not willing to give up the peace that I have for that interaction. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's gonna come with negativity, and I just don't have time. It always does. It always does. Even if it doesn't start out this way, it always does. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe it's their fault. Maybe it's both of our faults. But it always does. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect. I'm not going to sit here and act perfect. I can be. If I'm eccentric here, just imagine. Like, could you deal with that in real life? Could you deal with somebody like me? Be honest. I know you could be my friend, but could you like deal with me on a relationship level like that? Be honest with yourself. Y'all don't really know me like that, but I'm just saying, I doubt it. Not a lasting one, you know what I'm saying? This isn't an offer or a question, like, for real. Like, this isn't a, you know what I'm saying? This is just general, because I know you couldn't. You know what I'm saying? And even though y'all are my coolest folks, I just don't feel like anybody could. Actually, come to think about it, I take that back. Someone out there, someone who's been viewing me for years and years, would probably actually know me better. So it would be more likely somebody's been watching me for years and knows me better, knows my vibe, is feeling it and stuff like that, knows my quirky, my crazy, to get along with me better. But it shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. So yeah, that wouldn't be a thing. But at the same time, if we're going to like people who I can relate to, people whatever, yeah, my worldwide would be my better choice. But I don't want that either. But yeah, this topic because I had to think about it. I'm like, no, that's wrong. But yeah, I am chilling. Like I have I have so many negative. It's been so bad that it's just like ew. You know, if you just turned off completely from something, it's like that. You know, and it's sad. And I don't know if I'll always be this way, but I'm that way right now. Yeah. So let's continue this video. I don't feel like I'm meant to be in a monogamous full-term relationship. And I'm not saying I'm not into monogamy. I'm just saying like I'm not. That's not what my purpose is. You know. I just don't feel like it is. I feel like that things can come and go. You know, and I feel like that's nature and that's normal and that's cool. But for eternity, no. No, nothing lasts forever. Not our pets. Not anything. Not us. This earth may not even last forever. This thing that we stand on and live on and nourishes ourselves may not even be here forever. You know, so what's the planet they got rid of already? Anyway, yeah. So I don't know, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get this up to y'all, and yeah, I hope y'all have a super fantastic, phenomenal day. I'm gonna be busy. I'm gonna be sweating. I'm gonna wear 2 outfits. So in the morning, I'm gonna wear something skimpy because I'm not doing that special. And then I'm gonna switch it for my son's doctor's appointment because I'm not gonna go in there. I'll go like a hot mama, but not like a hot flamer mama. You know what I'm saying? Like not a naked mama. I'll go outside as a naked mama, but not. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, all right, y'all have a great morning. And let me get this up to y'all. And I know I look a mess, but I'm about to fix it. Y'all know me. I keep if I don't do nothing else, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm not always dressed up. I don't wake up ready to go. I wake up crusty, dusty, and distrusty. It's like never am I distrusty. But you see how I left the crusty, dusty. Anyway, all right, yo, I'm gonna see y'all later. Need my slippers back on. We're off to see the wizard. No, what's Mr. Rogers' song? Here, it's a wonderful day for a beauty, wonderful day for a cutie, would you be mine? Could you be mine? I know, I'm mutilating the song, but I grew up with Mr. Rogers. I'm just drawing a blank right now. He was so awesome. That was that dude. But anyway, all right, y'all. Oh, Mr. Rogers. I put a disclaimer out when I meet people and I'm going, let me pause this. This is talking over me. I put a disclaimer out when I meet people when I feel like they're getting too serious and it could get serious. Put a disclaimer. That's crazy. Sometimes I put a disclaimer even if it's not serious. So I'm honest and people still be trying to try it. It's like, oh my God, are you crazy? But no, joking but not joking. But all right, yo. I wish people had given me a disclaimer because some things I definitely wouldn't try. Anyway, all right, let me go for real. Grandma.